For the Indigenous Academy, it's going to be thrown up and straight away, big crunching tackle in the ruck for the Indigenous Academy, going up against Corey Armu out of the Dandenong Stingrays, and it's going to be yet again the Indigenous Academy winning the hit out, looking to get another inside forward facilities. As Armu just pushes his opponent out of it, grabs it out of the ruck, was dispossessed in the process. And of course, we did have the girls match up last week here at Dingley. And the Multicultural Academy girls winning that one. As I mentioned, the Indigenous Academy in the blue Guernseys to the left. As Armu's done well in the ruck contest. Getting the clearance is Kravich out of the Oakley charge. Double spin out of the pack there, Diz Naria, has done quite well. And has taken on a bit too much there in the tackle. They're going to take the advantage too. As we've just hit the halfway point of this first term. And again, wrapped up immediately. So Armu has had a long stint at the ruck. Won the tap, and his kick was Pete stoppages in this area of the ground. Armu winning the tap, not to the advantage of his forward. Slight fumble from Kelly. Now it's Prindable. 1-on-1 just outside the goal square. And yet again it was one. From the defence there, Corey Armu has started in the ruck and now he's doing the dirty work. There's a key back, love to see it. I'll throw this one up. Second quarter underway, 4 by 20 minutes. As the Multicultural Academy looking, and Anton Vassallo does some work at Glenelg, because that's the coaching unit for the Multicultural Academy. We'll get to the Indigenous as the game continues. Slick little one-hand. And Slade Law has shown some very impressive traits for a big fella. Armu through hand over the top now. It's Roden. They've got the momentum. They're steaming inside. Time for a response for the Indigenous Academy, who led for the entirety of the first term on ground level. There's some good technique on the tackle. It's always tough when you're coming in from that position to not put at the NT Academy, represented at under 16 level at the Natty Champs last year. Was initially not listed to play today. And luckily, he is out there because he's been excellent with that kick out of the Rebels. A little bit of flight on it. Corey Armu. He'll sit under anti-football and always clunk it and then deliver. Ola Leakin with his second. They were down by 9 points coming into this quarter. They now lead by 10. Rinse and repeat. Trail back up. Pretty even contest in the ruck. Tyrrell has done well off half back. Now with Gabe Giltro out of Claremont. Into the corridor they go. There's Armu moving that Academy have. It hasn't quite worked for them here in this second term. The Indigenous Academy trailing by 11 points. Can Pilot provide a bit of magic? Just yanks it in it and 20 seconds left. Sonny Smiler goes back inside, forward 50, just slipping out of the hands, blocking free kick. So going the way of Corey Armu. Not wasting any time. Beautiful kick. They've just been extremely holds the ball aloft, and the second half is underway. Armu won the tap. George got the crumbs. As Sonny Smiler certainly won't be smiling after that. Speaking of one of the Sydney representatives and scouts that's here today, and said he moves like a cat. So hopefully he'll be back onto the ground. Side now, pretty much neutral territory. The big fella, Slade Law, through hand, did well to find Tamby streaming past. He's been excellent off half back. Buller with the kick inside. There's Ahmed Abdullah there at the bottom of the pack. We'll throw it back up. It's been A very exciting start to this third quarter. Forward 50 stoppage, or will it be Multicultural to get the transition ball going? Through hand was Luell. The umpire, if that was holding the ball, and to which the umpire says no, it wasn't. Amu winning the tap. Big fella Slade Law trying to get the scoreboard. It's Olalekan with 2, Max Jones, Tyrrell and Kobe Lamb with 1 apiece. Handball over the top to Archie. Of course, the Western Jets going with the retro vintage Guernseys this year within the Talent League. Very excited to see them in action. Back in the middle. So it goes to show and credit the program. The Cannons are building plenty of talent across this Multicultural Academy. 4 goals in their prelim. And that could be a spark moment to get him back. Handball was slightly deflected. Good pressure on the kicker. And Corey Amu, the big fella, showing some tricks with a nice little spin out. Expecting the same here. Do not go anywhere on the AFL Player YouTube page. This game is seriously heading up. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Had a lovely game against South Australia, in which he kicked 2 goals. So here's one to watch, as is every player. Back in towards the corridor. Amu. He's too strong in the contest, although he couldn't quite find the teammate initially through inside the centre circle here at the Kennedy Community Centre. The new facilities here for the Hawthorn Football Club. Amu just had all the time in the world to get that one away, but some tired and sore bodies out there. It's been a ferocious contest. And here we go. Can they get one here through the skill execution? Of course, yet again, as I say that, bit of a grubber. Back in towards the corridor. Corey Amu. Thrown up here at the middle of the Kennedy Community Centre. Amu getting the clearance and 2 bites of the cherry. So often they've been able to respond instantly. In 16 games at local level, had 3 goals in his 2 games for the Calder Cannons Futures. As the Calder Cannons, well done from Tyrrell. Repeat efforts finding Olalekan. He's got 4 to his name. Amu. All the stars are linking up now for the Multicultural Academy. Now with Dravitsky. Doesn't know. Can McClellan get on the end of it? Well done there from Max Jones, yet again getting the spoil in. He's had a couple of big moments here in this last quarter. After making the move into the back line. Went for the instant bounce, did Mallard, left the footy behind him. It's just ping-ponging all over the joint. And here we go, Buller gets his hands for 18 level going forward. 90 seconds left. Interesting looking handball. It's almost a bit of a volleyball spike, a bit of a dribbler. He's been able to weave through absolutely everything Roden all day. Couldn't get anything on the kick.